If you're over 60, there's a surprising health risk your doctor may not have warned you about: cheese. Specifically, 4 cheeses can help your health, and 4 can quietly harm it. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, the wrong cheeses can raise your heart disease risk by up to 40%. That's because many are loaded with saturated fats that clog arteries, raise blood pressure, and even trigger mini-strokes. The problem? Some of the worst offenders are labeled as gourmet or healthy, making them especially sneaky. And it's not just your heart at risk. Some cheeses can quietly worsen memory, blood sugar, and inflammation. A simple grilled cheese could become a health hazard after 60, since your body processes fat and salt less efficiently with age. And the worst cheese? Some experts call it a stroke on a plate. But don't worry, there are also cheeses that boost your heart, gut, and brain health. Let's start with the 4 best cheeses to eat after 60. Starting at number 4, we have mozzarella, especially the fresh or buffalo variety. Put aside your assumptions about mozzarella being bland or boring. Fresh mozzarella is one of the healthiest cheeses you can eat as you age. Unlike the heavily processed shredded versions in plastic bags, real mozzarella, particularly buffalo mozzarella, is made with just milk, salt, rennet, and cultures. This makes it rich in high-quality protein, low in sodium, and relatively low in saturated fat. A 2022 study published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who consumed fresh cheeses like mozzarella experienced improved blood vessel flexibility and fewer arthritis flare-ups. This benefit is likely due to mozzarella's anti-inflammatory properties and high calcium to sodium ratio. It's also easier to digest thanks to its lower lactose content and is packed with important nutrients like calcium, phosphorus, selenium, and antioxidants like vitamin A and zinc. Buffalo milk even contains bioactive peptides, compounds produced during fermentation that can naturally lower blood pressure. Plus, it has conjugated linoleic acid, a fatty acid that supports fat metabolism and reduces inflammation, both of which are important for seniors managing joint pain or chronic disease. Mozzarella is also incredibly versatile. Toss it in a salad, melt it on veggies, or pair it with tomato, basil, and olive oil. It's satisfying without being heavy, making it a smart choice for heart and immune support as you age. Coming in at number 3 is feta cheese. Its salty, tangy flavor might be unexpected on the good list, but feta is actually one of the healthiest cheeses for older adults when eaten in moderation. Typically made from sheep's milk or a mix of sheep and goat milk, feta has a unique protein structure and lower lactose content, which makes it easier to digest. Feta also packs a powerful nutritional punch with less fat than creamier cheeses and plenty of calcium, protein, and vitamin B12. All key for strong bones, muscle mass, and nervous system health. One standout benefit is that feta contains probiotics, the friendly bacteria that support gut health. That's especially important as aging and medication can reduce microbial diversity in the gut. These probiotics help ease digestion, reduce bloating, and even support the immune system. Thanks to its bold flavor, you don't need much feta to make a dish delicious. A small crumble on a salad or roasted veggies can enhance your meal without overloading on salt or calories. If you're concerned about sodium, rinsing feta under water before eating can cut salt levels by up to 30%, making it even safer for people with high blood pressure. Number 2 on the list is Swiss cheese. With its distinctive holes and mild nutty flavor, Swiss cheese offers several advantages for seniors. One of its biggest benefits is surprisingly low sodium, just 54 milligrams per ounce, which is about 75% less than most hard cheeses. That makes Swiss a great option for people managing high blood pressure or heart disease. It's also nearly lactose-free due to its aging process, so it's a smart choice if you've developed lactose intolerance with age. The bacterial cultures used to make Swiss, particularly Propionibacterium freudenreichi, create beneficial compounds during fermentation that have been linked to stronger immune function in older adults. Swiss cheese is also high in vitamin K2, which plays a key role in keeping calcium out of your arteries and guiding it to your bones instead. With around 220 ml of calcium and 8 grams of protein per ounce, Swiss cheese supports bone health and helps maintain muscle mass, both of which become harder to preserve with age. It also provides nearly 16% of your daily vitamin B12 per ounce, which is crucial for brain health and memory, especially as B12 absorption drops later in life. Plus, studies show that the fatty acids in Alpine-style cheeses like Swiss may reduce inflammation markers in seniors. Even the holes in Swiss have a purpose. They're formed by gas-releasing bacteria that help make the cheese easier to digest. At number 1 is goat cheese. This isn't just a creamy, tangy spread, it's one of the most nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory, and gut-friendly cheeses available. Goat milk contains short and medium-chain fatty acids, which are easier for your liver to process and less likely to be stored as fat. Great news as your metabolism slows with age. Goat cheese also has less casein and lactose, making it easier to digest and less likely to cause bloating or discomfort. It's rich in probiotics that help maintain immune function, reduce inflammation, and support digestion, especially important as your microbiome diversity declines with age. Goat cheese is also high in zinc and selenium, two minerals essential for tissue repair, immune health, and thyroid function. One of its most underrated benefits is its impact on brain health. Goat cheese contains omega-3 fatty acids and a unique form of vitamin A that supports memory and cognitive function. Some studies even suggest it may help delay cognitive decline and protect against Alzheimer's disease. Plus, goat cheese typically contains no additives or artificial ingredients, just pure, clean nutrition. Crumble it over salads, spread it on toast, or mix it into an omelet for a tasty functional meal addition. Now let's talk about the 4 cheeses you should avoid if you're over 60. Starting with number 4, American cheese. Yes, that slice of nostalgia in your grilled cheese sandwich is actually a processed food, not a true cheese. It's made with real cheese blended with emulsifiers, preservatives, food coloring, and lots of salt. One slice contains around 15% of your daily recommended sodium intake. For seniors with high blood pressure or heart issues, this added salt can be dangerous. The emulsifiers used to create that creamy texture have also been linked to gut microbiome imbalances, which affect immunity and inflammation. What's more, American cheese often contains artificial phosphates that interfere with calcium absorption and contribute to artery hardening, a serious issue for older adults. Simply put, the convenience isn't worth the health risk. In third place is blue cheese. While it may seem fancy, its moldy marbling hides potential hazards. Blue cheese contains penicillium mold, which produces biogenic amines like tyramine and histamine. Younger bodies can break these down, but older adults may struggle, leading to migraines, blood pressure spikes, and even arrhythmias. According to a 2023 study in food chemistry, high tyramine levels in older adults can trigger dangerous cardiovascular and neurological symptoms. Blue cheese is also high in sodium, over 400 mg per ounce, and often high in fat, creating a perfect storm for artery clogging. Its soft, moldy texture also increases the risk of listeria contamination, which can cause severe illness or even death in people with weakened immune systems. If you frequently experience headaches, dizziness, or stomach issues, that blue cheese might be the hidden culprit. Coming in at number 2 is cream cheese. It may seem harmless, but cream cheese is a fat bomb with little to no protein. It's high in saturated fat and offers minimal nutritional value, especially dangerous for people with slower metabolisms and age-related muscle loss. Eating cream cheese regularly can promote fat storage, particularly in the abdomen, and contribute to unwanted weight gain. It also poses a listeria risk due to its soft texture, which makes it more susceptible to bacterial contamination. This isn't just a stomach bug, it can cause meningitis or sepsis in elderly individuals. And finally, the number 1 cheese to avoid, coming up in the next part. But first, share this video with a friend or family member, because better aging starts with better choices. This cheese is the worst offender of them all. The processed cheese spread found in foil-wrapped triangles, plastic tubs, or squeeze jars. This stuff isn't just cheese. It's a chemical cocktail disguised as a dairy product. And for people over 60, it can be downright dangerous. What makes it so harmful? Let's start with the additives. Processed cheese spreads often contain emulsifiers, thickeners, preservatives, artificial colorings, and excess sodium, all of which place a heavy burden on aging organs, especially the kidneys, liver, and heart. These additives are designed to extend shelf life, not yours. One serving can contain up to 450 milligrams of sodium, nearly 20% of your daily limit. That's especially problematic for seniors already dealing with hypertension, heart disease, or kidney impairment. Worse, many of these spreads are also loaded with trans fats, or highly saturated fats that contribute to plaque buildup in arteries. Then there's the issue of calcium phosphate imbalance. Many processed spreads are packed with added phosphates, which block your body's ability to absorb calcium properly. This accelerates bone loss and arterial calcification. Two silent health threats for older adults. You might think you're getting a source of calcium, but in reality, you're hurting your bones and arteries at the same time. And that's not all. Some processed cheese spreads have zero probiotic content, unlike natural cheeses that support gut health. Without those beneficial bacteria, you're left with a food that's inflammatory, hard to digest, and virtually void of nutritional value, except for calories and sodium. Even scarier? The texture enhancers and flavor agents used in many spreads have been linked to microbiome disruption, which can lead to digestive issues, chronic inflammation, and impaired immunity. For an older adult, this isn't just unpleasant. It can weaken your body's ability to fight off infections. And the marketing? Deceptive. Many processed cheese products boast terms like creamy, wholesome, or even fortified. But in reality, they're ultra-processed food-like substances, not real cheese. They're easy to spread, sure, but they also spread inflammation, arterial plaque, and long-term health risks. Here's the takeaway. Cheese isn't off-limits after 60, but choosing the right ones can make a big impact on your health. The right cheese can support your heart, brain, immune system, bones, and even help you live longer, while the wrong ones can quietly do damage over time. So, remember the top 4 cheeses to include in your diet. Goat cheese for easy digestion and anti-inflammatory benefits, Swiss cheese for its low sodium and high B12, feta for gut-friendly probiotics, and fresh mozzarella, especially buffalo, for its antioxidant power and low-fat content. On the flip side, try to avoid processed cheese spreads, which some experts call a stroke on a plate, cream cheese due to its fat and sugar load, blue cheese for its sodium and mold content, and American cheese, which is full of additives and barely qualifies as real cheese. Choosing wisely can help you enjoy your favorite foods without sacrificing your health. You don't have to give up cheese, you just have to get smarter about it. Thanks for watching. Remember, it's not about giving up cheese. It's about getting smart with your choices. A few simple swaps can protect your heart, boost your brain, and keep you feeling your best well into your golden years. If you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more health tips made just for seniors, and hit that bell so you never miss a video. And let us know in the comments, which cheese surprised you the most? Stay healthy, stay sharp, and we'll see you in the next one.